Mike Lawson here with CU Broadcast. Earlier, we spoke with CU Members Mortgage's very own Carrie Fenwick. She was actually here for Mortgage Monthly. She was this month's guest, and she spoke about strategic mortgage origination, a very important topic for credit unions today. And here's a little bit of what she talked about in this clip. So check it out. Let's do a quick summary of what we talked about here, if you don't mind, because there's a lot of information you provided today.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think what I would do is start with year-round marketing. You want to add some social media interactions, use surveys, capture that data, and of course, share that with your team so you can be more successful. Ask for referrals, and one thing I didn't mention, but I think it's really important. It's a little odd time right now with COVID not being able to attend everything, but if time and location permit, you absolutely should attend those closings. It's a great way to round out the members' experience.
Oh. Totally agree with you. Yeah.
If you can attend industry events, that's another great way to get your name and your face out there. There is nothing wrong with being known as the mortgage gal or guy at the credit union in your community. So why not get out there? If you are working with real estate agents, this is another great place for referral business. Thank them for their business and ask them for future business if they had a good experience with you. Mm-hmm. And then I think another one that's really important that we don't often do as originators because we get so busy in our pipelines and so busy in our lives that we forget to do this, but to regroup, take stock in their accomplishments over the year, launch into some new ideas, look at your goals. Did you meet your goals? If you met your goals, create stretch goals, constantly be growing and building in that department. Train on new products and determine how they might serve potential borrowers. Another space that I think is untapped in many loan originators' daily lives is what loans did they deny? And is there a pattern emerging from those denials? Perhaps there's a place for the credit union to offer some support for debt to income. Maybe you see a ton of debt to income issues, or maybe you see some FICO score issues. You can create financial empowerment seminars, credit counseling seminars for the members to regroup and kind of work toward a yes. I find that members who start out with a no, but are the members that we hold so dear and we have such loyalty through the credit union. Of course, we love those files that are easy and they just fly through the pipeline and say yes from day one. It closes. Those are a piece of cake. We love those too, don't get me wrong. But there is definitely something special about that relationship when you start with a no, you work diligently to solve the issue, and you get them to the finish line. Those are incredibly satisfying, if not a bit emotional too.
Yeah, a little extra special for sure.
Yep.
For sure. And so, these sound like they all work fantastic. And thank you for the summary, by the way. So any final thoughts before we let you go, Carrie? Because this, again, fantastic stuff here. So many takeaways already. So any final thoughts here? Well,
I think really, we just kind of scratched the surface of all the possibilities, right? There's so many options out there to help. But to stick to our theme, I think if they create that strong foundation, add in your unique talents and style to create a more personalized solution for your members. To reiterate, the architecture of lending victories really start with a well-drawn plan. You want to add support to your team members, create that social media exposure. Member surveys, I think, are so crucial, and happy homeowner testimonials. I think if they use all these things together, they'll really start to see that formula create great success for the credit union and the team.
Thank you very much, Carrie, and stay tuned for more news here on CU Broadcast. And if you want to watch the entire episode, check it out right below the show notes.